Mega Rayquaza EX is here, and it hits like nothing else in the game. But there's a catch. Mega Burst discards every single energy attached to Mega Rayquaza EX, and deals 50 damage for each one you discard. 2 energy is 100 damage, 3 is 150, but then you're starting from 0 again. That's where Dragonair comes in. Its Dragon Blessing ability lets you pull an energy straight out of your discard pile and attach it to your active Pokemon every single turn, just by having Dragonair sitting on your bench. Pair that with the new Rainbow Cave Stadium, which lets you discard the Energy Zone's next charge to immediately produce another one, and Mega Rayquaza EX barely misses a beat between swings. In this video, I'm walking you through the full build, the exact sequencing that keeps Mega Rayquaza firing every turn, and full gameplay so you can see it in action. If you thought this deck couldn't reload fast enough, stick around, that's not a problem. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the new set. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy the games. Here we go, going first. And we're going against Electric. And we get a Munchlax start, which is lovely. We want to draw into all of our cards immediately. And they're running Rayquaza. The promo Rayquaza though. Alright, let's thin out our deck, get some basics. There's our Dratini. Welcome, Dratini. I want a copycat here. I think I do. I'll leave Professor for later. Okay. We get our other Dratini, which is nice. And we get a small balloon. I don't know if I want to put that on Munchlax just yet. They can't really do much with this Rayquaza. Alright, we get Professor. Welcome back, sir. Never got a chance to get this Rayquaza. I hope I hope they do the promo thing again, where you can do battles to get those promos again. Alright, we got Rayquaza going. And we will copycat once again. Let's put this small balloon down in our hand. We'll copycat once more for 2. See you later, Professor. Alright, there's our Rainbow Cave. So we can switch out our energies. And we'll be able to evolve one of our Dragonites here, which is nice. I mean, Dratinis into our Dragonair. No Dragonites in this deck. And we'll continue to draw with Munchlax. And there's our second Rainbow Cave, just in case they're playing their own stadiums here. They have a Ho-Oh, so they can ramp this Rayquaza. Okay, I have a Cyrus. That's good to know. And that's a dead Pokeball. Nice. We'll power Rayquaza here. And we'll continue to draw. Maybe we can get our second Dragonair here. It's the whole reason for Munchlax. So we can draw all our cards. And they heal all the way back up. But I get a small balloon here, so I'll be able to retreat with Munchlax here. And then I'll be able to use Dragonair's ability to power Rayquaza, and I can take this Rayquaza right away. Rayquaza against Rayquaza. Which one's better? Obviously the new one. GG's. Would have done 150 damage there. And we do it again, going first. Going against Metal here. This might be a Metagross deck. Let's find out though. We get a Rayquaza start, which isn't ideal. Oh, we're going against Necrozma. Where has this thing been? I have not seen this card in ages. Crazy stuff. Alright, we'll copycat here for sure. Put this Rainbow Cave down. And copycat for 4. And gain 3 cards. We love it. And we get a Dragonair. Not too bad. Let's end turn here. They can't do much with Necrozma here. Unless they have the Lucario. Oh, they red card me. Well, my copycat was for naught. We get our Dragonair back. We love that. And that was for Lucario, if I'm not mistaken. Nice. We'll Dragonair over here. We'll Professor. I don't know if I want to put Rayquaza down just yet. There's our other Dratini. We love that. And I really can't attack with Rayquaza here, so I'll go in with Munchlax and start drawing. And I will discard an energy just so Dragonair can do something next turn. And let's draw. Let's get that second Dragonair, hopefully. We get a Professor, good enough. What are they gonna do? This is a very interesting choice of play here. Okay, they get their Psychic. You know, I am actually helping them out with this Rainbow Cave here. They might very well be running their own. And now that I'm thinking of it, they could also have Dratini and Dragonair running to power this thing as well. Let's Professor. See what that nets us. Not anything we need just yet. We'll get rid of this. Continue adding to our discard pile. And we get Electric next turn. Alright, they get to do 60 and take my Munchlax here. But if everything goes my way, I should be able to win next turn. Yeah, they realize that. Fair enough. Let's go, let's go. Going first. We're going against Metal again. Are we seeing Necrozma again? Or is this Metagross? We get a lovely start with Munchlax here. We always want to start Munchlax so we can start drawing into our deck. They're running Solgaleo, I think. This Pokeball here. Dratini, nice. We can put Rayquaza down. Balloon. Do I want a balloon up front? I don't know. I think I want to let that go down. Hopefully they don't Sabrina. Here we go. We copycat for 4. Gain 3 cards. Alright. We get hopefully our Dratini. No, it's another Rayquaza. We'll keep that in hand. Even if it helps them with copycat. And we'll draw. Hopefully this is Dratini here. No, it's copycat. That could help. We shall see. Now we've drawn into our deck quite a lot more. This is exactly why we run Munchlax. We want to just draw as much as possible and faster than our opponents. And they'll teleport here. Fair enough. There's her second Dratini. We like to see that. Copycat or Professor here? Copycat. Yeah, let's do Copycat. We're gonna gamble. Professor. Balloon. Cave. We like Cave. Let's put Cave out. We'll put an energy into the discard. So, we can let Dratini do their thing. Maybe I do small balloon up here, and maybe I can retreat next turn and take out this Furfrou, and then it's a battle of Titans, Solgaleo versus Rayquaza. They do flip a coin here. 2 coins, actually. Alright. They do 30. They stay alive. I could retreat here if I... Oh ho ho, that actually helps. I will get rid of this. Power here. Let's Professor and see if Dratini is available. It's not. Alright, we'll keep drawing. Hopefully we can get it now. There it is. One of them. Alright, they take out my Munchlax here. Fair enough. Now the question is, do they have Solgaleo? There's her second Dragonair. Here's 1. Here's 2. We will put more energy in the discard. Not like we need to, but we will. And we'll take out this Furfrou and see what they got. Actually, no, I won't. I'm gonna take this Cosmog. We're gonna have a lovely time. Goodness, this Rayquaza deck is insane. Incredible how much damage this thing can put down so quickly. Now, what could they possibly do here? Okay. Nothing really. They bricked really hard. They have a large hand here. Alright, it's GG's. We don't need to do much. Alright. GG's to my opponent. Let's do it. Going first. Going against Dark. With a Munchlax start. Hello. And we're going against Hoopa. What's the effect again? This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Okay, fair enough. We get our small balloons. Reduce our hand size as much as we can here. Put that out. And we'll get to draw. Put our hand size back to what it was. And a Copycat. Would have loved a basic though. Rocky Helmet, okay. Now they take this Munchlax in 2 hits. So Let's hope we get some basics here, even though they'll do 20 damage to them. Pokemon Center Lady. We'll Rainbow Cave here, and we'll Copycat, because we really need to. Have quite a nice hand, too. Hopefully this nets us some more basics. It does. Beautiful. We'll take that any day. We already have our Dragonair in hand. That helps us out quite a lot. Now we're just waiting on Ray Ray. We'll Field Blower here. Take away this Rocky Helmet. And keep our Munchlax alive until they attack. Let's keep drawing. Give me that Ray Ray. Other balloon, got it. We have 7 cards left to their 9. We're almost on par. They get to heal from the damage I've done, and they get to keep it. How lucky are they? That's actually really fair. Give you a Dratini, obviously. And a Sableye, nice. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by this deck. We'll see how it plays out. Okay, they go on Sableye. They're gonna take my Munchlax here. For sure. Yes, they do. Unless they have an XP, they can retreat this Hoopa here. Wow, okay. Well, small balloon here. We'll Dragonair over here. And I think I'll Copycat to hopefully get our Rayquaza. Cave. Ray, yes. Exactly what we needed. I'll actually retreat first, then evolve. And I don't think I have enough energy in the bank for this. No energy. At the very least, we'll have 2 energy attached. And hopefully next turn we can get an electric energy. Okay, they Professor. What do they have? Ah, Deceptive Needle. What does that do again? At the end of your turn, if the Dark Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot, do 10 damage to your opponent's active. Okay. It's gonna be crazy for Hydreigon. Ah. Okay. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I don't need any more. So I will take this for 150. Take my 2 points. Now they have to come in with Sableye. And I require... How much do I require? 4 energy at the very least. What do they do here? Darkrai to ping. They can't ping and attack with Sableye at the same time. The Cyrus. Okay. Question is, do they have a second Cyrus? Or a Sabrina? Sabrina will end this game next turn. Okay, Pokeball. That's me, my other Rayquaza. So Sabrina is cut off here. I get to do 100 here. I have electric attached. Okay, cool. Almost said the wrong thing there. Here we go, 100 damage. And if they retreat, I think we're good. We'll Cyrus them out. They Pokemon Center Lady. They're at 100. And then Ice Pop, of course. Of course. Ice Pop is a thing. So ping here. Get me as low as possible. And then 80. Alright. Don't have any more cards. I must retreat here. I must retreat. I cannot attack. Them having a second Cyrus here or a Sabrina would be devastating. Do electric, and next turn we get fire. And if they don't have a Sabrina or another Cyrus, I think we are golden here. Have another Ice Pop, but if they can't get past 150 here, I think we're good. Oh, of course they can. Of course they can. Hey, Professor. Pokeball. And a needle. They have all the ping. Alright, here we go. The max I can do here is 150, unfortunately. I've already used my Pokemon Center Lady. Yeah, this is GG's. Actually, I'll let him finish it out. Here we go, going second. And we start Dratini against Electric. See where this takes us. Ah, Rotom. Rotom EX. It's a nice looking card, like the color combinations. Ooh, lots of fossils here. Whoa. Whole bench full of fossils. And they're looking at my hand. Very few people played that card. That was interesting. Alright, they're discarding a card. 2 cards. What is going on here? And 3 cards. What? More fossils. They discard all their fossils. What is going on? Okay, I'm assuming it's because of this attack. This attack does 10 more damage for each item card in your discard pile. How many do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4 already. Okay. I wonder how many more fossils they have. Is this just a fossil deck with one Rotom? Alright, there's a small balloon. We'll take that. I'll put it up here so I can retrieve for free. And we'll put our cave out. Bait them into putting their stadium out. And I'll end turn here. They can't attack just yet. Another fossil that they're going to discard. That's 5 already. There's the field blower. They take my stadium. That's fair enough. They have no cards in their hand. Yeah, they've been discarding everything. We'll evolve down here. They should have taken my small balloon. We will Professor, because they have no cards, can't copycat. And here comes Munchlax. Welcome, sir. I don't think I need to put it down. Now we'll do 100 on this Rotom. And we'll see where this takes us. Because they have a lot of items in their discard pile. And this again does 10 more damage. So that's 50. Plus 30, that's 80. Okay, that's 90 now. Oh, 110, never mind. Miscounted. Fair enough, it's my game anyway. GG's. Alright, here we go. We get a Ray start, and we're going second. And we're going against Lucario. Good old friend of mine. Fair enough, here we go. We'll thin our deck for basics. Alright, Munchlax. We'll put down our Rainbow Cave and Copycat because they have a juicy hand. We'll gain 3 cards here. Hopefully one of those is a small balloon. Yes, it is. Let's go. Off to a great start here. We'll draw here. Hungrily draw. Come on, Dragonair. Pokeball. That might help us get our other Dratini. Alright, they attack with the Riolu. I can't retreat with the Munchlax just yet. Get our other Ray out of the deck. Now we can Professor. No Dragonair just yet. So we'll continue to draw. There's our Dragonair. That's very helpful. And they come in with Lucario. They'll take my Munchlax here. Unless they Sabrina, they could do that. But they don't. So we'll come in with Ray here. And do some work. Here we go. We get both our Dragonairs. But I think we only need one here. We'll get rid of this energy. We'll let Dragonair do his thing. And it's game over. GG's to my opponent. Here we go. Going second against Psychic. And we get our Munchlax start that we're always asking for, but rarely get. And we'll get these guys out too, why not? I don't see an issue with it. Sabrina turn 1 is not great though. Okay, Munchlax will take care of this immunity thing. With this guy's ability from Mimikyu, which is great. Hello, Professor. I'll show you my professor. You guys can be friends. There's an Eevee. I wonder... And a Mewtwo. I wonder if this is either Espeon or Sylveon, the new Sylveon from Everyday Wonders that heals 30 if it has an item attached. We'll cave here. And Copycat. Gain 2 cards. And there's our other Dratini. We'll take that. And we'll put it on Rayquaza. I think I want to sack the Munchlax. We'll take away Mimikyu's ability here. And we get a Field Blower. Get rid of their Plaza. Yes, I was correct. It is the Sylveon that heals. And it's got its item attached already. There's Kirlia. They're getting ready for Gardevoir there. We'll take away your healing ability here, unless you have a second item. But if you use it there, you won't be able to use it for other Pokemon, which is fine with me. Okay, Pokeballs. We need a Dragonairs here. That's a dead Pokeball. We'll get rid of an energy here. And we'll get ready. Now Mimikyu will come in and take my Munchlax. That's okay. But I'll come in and take Mimikyu. Nice. Here we go. We take my Munchlax and that's perfectly fine. That's exactly what we wanted. We'll come in with Ray. There's our Cyrus. We'll evolve into Dragonair here. We will mill more energy, because why not? We can do it. We don't need much energy for Mimikyu here. Just one more. We get our other Rayquaza ready to rumble. And there's really not much they can do here. Professor. Does that net them rare Gardevoir? They don't need rare candy anymore. They have Kirlia. There's Plaza. But we'll take that away. I'm not sure they'll be able to use it here. And that's an interesting choice, because I simply come in with Rayquaza and just take it. GG's to my opponent. You have a great day. Ray does it again. Mega Rayquaza and Dragonair are nearly unstoppable. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the new set. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.